In fact, it's that little road there that the police car pulled into. I was on this side of the road. Let's go and find a seat here in the Bettendorf Centennial Gardens where we can talk about it. It's actually really nice here. You might not be able to tell, but it is lightly spitting with rain here. It's a lovely little sort of garden here, and these are actually, it's also it's almost a memorial garden, really. There's little stones. I'm not sure if people, if you have little urns buried here or not. I think quite possibly under these stones. So this is beautiful. This is absolutely beautiful. But I want to go and sit down and talk to you about a significant feeling I get, really, about where our cultures, the British and the American, split, diverge. So, I was taking a picture. I was walking on my way back from MFS. I took a picture of the road. The roads are twice the size here, even the small ones, and they're also very picturesque. They're not tarmac. They are in fact large paving slabs. So I took a picture, one picture. It took me all of about 30 seconds. And as I was crossing this area of parkland, I was stopped. Well, a police car pulled in the other side. I showed you where. And they got out and they talked to me. In England, we call those people who sit by their windows and basically do nothing but snoop all day, looking out of their windows. We call them curtain twitchers. And they're the sort of people who will, if they see a new face in the area, they'll phone the police, which is basically what had happened. Somebody had seen me outside, unfamiliar, stopping, taking a picture, so they called the police. In England, it's an offence to do what is known as wasting police time. I think car has just pulled up behind me. Might walk around a bit. The thing is, in England, the police are here to keep the peace. They're not actually looking for troublemakers quite often, and they are a sign of comfort to the population. Now, I did nothing wrong in taking photos. There is no law against it here. But I very much get the idea that the police here walk around and they are actively looking for problems, obviously to solve problems, but they aren't sort of standing patrolling to keep the peace. They're patrolling with a specific view to looking for trouble and stopping it. So they are in fact not really a sign of comfort, they're a sign of intimidation, I guess you would say. They're a force to be feared, not only if you are a criminal, certainly, but also fear can be used to maintain stability, even amongst a God-fearing and law-abiding civilian population. It is the fear of something that stops, possibly, them all from becoming criminals, and that is very much the sense you feel here. So I rather now feel intimidated, and that when I see a police car, rather than being comforted that there is somebody, looking out for me, I now feel threatened. Are they going to stop me? Are they going to try and arrest me? And of course the police here are armed. Outside of the British Transport Police, that's not really the case in England. Here, they have mace, they have batons, they have firearms, they have tasers, they have the whole works. So that's just sort of an added incentive, I guess, to not only be law-abiding, but to keep your head down, not to make eye contact, and hope that you are not stopped. Something very interesting is going on in keeping the peace in this country. And from a European perspective, I am not sure I like it at all, to be totally honest. So I shall now cross this path again, back down into the same suburb that has the curtain Twitchers, and hope that nothing goes wrong. I shall probably get a cab home, I can tell you that.